なんだ急に大声を。いや、何や、そんな気分で。大声を決める。どうって？ああ、住宅街と違って遊園地の店舗は忙しいな。お客さん大勢だから接客とかいろいろ勉強になるよ。
ですよね。
帰ったらキサキさんに報告だ。
ですよね。なんかわかってました。
So hey guys, and welcome back to another new video with some Demon Lord and romance. Now without any more talking, let's get into the video. Starting at number 10, we have the devil as a part-timer. Striking fear into the hearts of mortals, the demon lord Satan begins to conquer the land of Enta Isla with his vast demon armies. However, while embarking on this brutal quest to take over the continent, his efforts are foiled by the hero Amelia, forcing Satan to make his swift retreat through a dimensional portal only to land in the human world. Along with his loyal general, the demon finds himself stranded in modern-day Tokyo and vows to return and complete his subjugation of Enta Isla. That is, if they can find their way back. Powerless in a world without magic, Satan assumes the guise of a human named Sadao Mao and begins working at McDonald's, a local fast food restaurant, to make ends meet. He soon realizes that his goal of conquering Enta Isla is just not enough, as he grows determined to climb the corporate ladder and become the ruler of Earth, one satisfied customer at a time.
僕、このまま死んじゃうのかな。あの子に話したいことが。
Now moving on to number 9, we have Dragon Crisis. A normal high school boy, Kisaragi Ryuji's peaceful life is turned into an adventure by the return of his second cousin Eriko. Ryuji and Eriko seize a relic box from a black broker. In the box, they find a red dragon girl Rose. To protect Rose from the black organization, Ryuji decides to fight using his power as a relic handler.
有何请教？
好男不跟女斗，别再让我看到你！
不管何时何地，不管发生什么事，孙柔都会好好保护你们的。
谢谢，辛苦你了。
Now for number 8, we have the daily life of the immortal king. As a cultivation genius who has achieved a new realm every 2 years since he was a year old, Wan Ling is a near invincible existence with prowess far beyond his control. But now that he's 16, he faces his greatest battle yet, senior high school. With one challenge after another popping up, his plans for a low-key high school life seem further and further away. We have Blood Lad on number 7. Stas Charlie Blood is a powerful vampire who rules the eastern district of Demon World. According to rumors, he is a bloodthirsty and merciless monster. But in reality, Stas is just an otaku, obsessed with Japanese culture and completely uninterested in human blood. Leaving the management of his territory to his underlings, Stas spends his days lazing around and indulging in anime, manga, and games. When Fuyumi Yanagi, a Japanese girl, accidentally wanders through a portal leading into the demon world, Stas is overjoyed. But just as he is starting to feel an unusual attraction to her, his territory is attacked, resulting in Fuyumi's untimely death. She turns into a wandering ghost, and the crestfallen Stas vows to resurrect her, as this would mean being able to travel to the human world, something he's always dreamed of.
おい、何のつもりだ。魔界の大公爵にこんな扱い。バカバカしいポロモンだろ。そんなたわごと信じるとでも思っているのか。下劣な詐欺師め。なんだと。申し訳ありません。
For number 6, we have Devils and Realists. The story revolves around William, an aristocratic family's progeny with rare intellect. One day, his uncle lost his possessions after his business had failed. Fearing that his family's name has been tarnished, William returns home and searches with his family's butler for anything that can be converted into cash. A search of the premises yields an underground room left by an ancestor. In the room is a magical seal, and William unintentionally summons a devil. The summoned devil tells William his name Dandelion, and reveals that William is the designator who can choose the acting ruler of the demon world.
I'm falling for you daily. You got a way to steal the show. With every move you
口から血が出てるぞ。
今さらあなたが突き飛ばした時に口の中切ったのは木からちょっと乱暴なんじゃ。
Now on to number 5, we have Devil's Line. Vampires walk among society, existing as a part of its underbelly. They do not require blood to survive, but extreme emotions can immensely increase their bloodlust, turning them into uncontrollable monsters. Tsukasa Taida, a 22-year-old university student, learns of the existence of vampires when her longtime friend reveals himself to be one of them after a tense confrontation with Yuki Anzai, a human and vampire hybrid. Her friend is arrested, and Tsukasa soon finds herself drawn to Anzai, who reluctantly reciprocates her feelings. However, this unconventional romance may prove too difficult to maintain, as Anzai struggles to contain the part of him that wishes to devour Tsukasa.
告白？夕日の中で告白？どうしよう私こんな格好でやっぱり水着持ってきた方がよかった思われたくないし。
道場を見つけて渡してくれねえか。
For number 4, we have Beelzebub. Oga Tatsumi is a first year in Ishiyami High School, which is a school for delinquents. One day, while sleeping next to a river, he sees a man floating down it. He pulls him to the shore, and the man splits in half, revealing a baby boy. This boy is the son of the Demon King, and he has been chosen as the one to raise. More, the story follows, the strongest juvenile delinquent.
僕もう帰りますね。なんとかバレずに済んだけど紙一重だったわ。じゃあまた学校で。またね。待ちなさいよ。
Now coming down to our top 3 anime of this list. Starting with Brown, we have Welcome to Demon School Iruma. 14-year-old Iruma Suzuki has been unfortunate all of his life, having to work to earn money for his irresponsible parents, despite being underage. One day, he finds out that his parents sold him to the demon Sullivan. However, Iruma's worries about what will become of him are soon relieved, for Sullivan merely wants a grandchild, pampering him and making him attend the demon school Babyliss. At first, Iruma tries to keep a low profile in fear of his peers discovering that he is a human. Unfortunately, this ends up being more difficult than he expected. It turns out that Sullivan himself is the chairman of the school, and everyone expects him to become the next Demon King. Iruma immediately finds himself in an outrageous situation when he has to chant a forbidden spell in front of the entire school. With this, Iruma instantly earns a reputation he does not want. Even so, he is bound to be roped into more bizarre circumstances.
人魚の鱗やった鬼
葵？
お旦那様
Now for silver, we have bed and breakfast for spirits. Abandoned as a child by her mother, Aoi Tsubuki always could see Ayakashi, spirits from the hidden realm. Shido Tsubuki, her grandfather who shared the same ability, took her under his wing and taught her how to live with the Ayakashi in peace. When her grandfather abruptly passes away, the independent Aoi must continue her college career, armed with only her knowledge in cooking as a means of protection against the human-eating spirits, in hopes that the Ayakashi will not turn to her or other unknowing humans as a tasty meal. she takes it upon herself to feed the hungry creatures that cross her path. After giving a mysterious Ayakashi her lunch, Aoi is transported to the Hidden Realm, where the Ayakashi reveals himself to be an ogre god known as Odana, the master innkeeper. There she learns that she was used as collateral for her grandfather's debt of 100 million yen, and that she must pay the price for her grandfather's careless decision by marrying Odana.
栗山さん、部活とか入らないの？
そんな余裕はありません。
文芸部とか興味ない？
どうしてですか？
メガネ美少女が欲しいから。
不愉快です。
Now let's end this video with gold we've got beyond the boundary. Minai Kuriyama is the sole survivor of a clan of spirit world warriors, with the power to employ their blood as weapons. As such, Minai is tasked with hunting down and killing Yomu, creatures said to be the manifestation of negative human emotions. One day, while deep in thought on the school roof, Mirai comes across Akihito Kambara, a rare half-breed of Yomu in human form. In a panicked state, she plunges her blood saber into him, only to realize that he's an immortal being. From then on, the two form an impromptu friendship that revolves around Mirai constantly trying to kill Akihito, to boost her wavering confidence as a spirit world warrior. Eventually, Akihito also manages to convince her to join the literary club, which houses two other powerful spirit world warriors, Irumi and Mutsuki Nase. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more in the future. Until the next one, see ya!